They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Look at this defense for the Vikings.
Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He finds his rookie wideout for Tennessee.
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Fitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They have leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. And his throw is incomplete.
The Vikings at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the gun, here's Stanford. Connects with Kittle underneath. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stafford. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Stafford.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And the Vikings are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gamble.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. George Kittle halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Wilson.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Here's Wilson.
Right back to Pitts again.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Wilson will throw again.
Over the middle, that's the tight end center.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Safe back around the 8.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Here's Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Stafford. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford.
They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And Xavier again.
His first touchdown here in the new campaign.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd down and 6 now.
Throwing is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Stafford.
That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
They've got now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Going after here, coming up.
For the extra point.
And it is now 21. Good-looking return set up here.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
2nd down.
And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21. Bengals 7.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And a 42-yard line here, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To throw is Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing again is Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And they open things up. It's 24-7.
just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brent, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Wilson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Throwing again here. Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Wilson.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now it's Wilson. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling taking it in.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. Well, that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Stafford connects with Kittle underneath.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's good for our Vikings. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here's Stafford.
He's going to get there to his running back out of the backfield.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A 10-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Touchdown, Vikings. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew